What's up out there to all of my fellow gold diggers? This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. Welcome to my channel where I discuss my life as a wife, mom, entrepreneur, and business owner, all while trying to crush and achieve my goals. Welcome if this is your first time tuning in. Welcome back if you are a fellow gold digger. On Sundays at 7:30 p.m., I do a mystery shopping Q&A. If you saw the preview thumbnail, I said that I had some updates for you, so I'm going to be jumping into those. And actually, I just made a recent discovery right before getting on that I'll be sharing. I'll also share too at the end in case for I know some of y'all hop on a little bit later to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. Let's see. Hey Camille, how are you doing? Camille she does mystery shopping, I believe, full time, and she does mystery shopping coaching. So I'm glad that you were able to join. And April, good to see you as well. Hey girl, hey. All right, so y'all, it has been a busy weekend. I had another hotel mystery shop. It was, oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, that one I will definitely be trying to do again. Y'all know I can't really talk a lot about it until I know everything has been paid for, but the hotel was absolutely fantastic. Like I probably would even go there on my own. I probably, yeah, it's gonna be a little pricey, but I probably would go there on my own. That's just how nice it was. Okay, so but yes, and April's talking about I am on time today, girl. It's okay. It is okay. I know it's Sunday. Sundays are supposed to be, well, for me, I feel that Sundays should be kind of like a lazy, restful day. So I know sometimes people get caught up doing stuff or relaxing or sleeping and stuff like that because once I got back from doing my shop, I was like, I need a nap. So I took a very short nap and I still got stuff to do afterwards. So I get it. I totally get it. But let me go ahead and get the announcements. Y'all know if y'all have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. Also, let me know how things have been going with your mystery shopping. This whole month of June, I have been telling y'all it has been a lot of shops out there for people to partake in, a lot of shops. So make sure you're taking advantage of it because it's June. And I don't know, because like I said, I just started doing mystery shopping about a year ago. I started last June. And it was a good amount of shops then as well for me, but I don't know if it was a lot just because at that time I was trying a lot of different things just to see what all was out there. But it seems like even now it is more shops. I don't know if it's because it is the summertime or maybe it's because more things are opening up. Since things are, I won't say quieting down with, COVID or whatever, because I know COVID is still around. So I don't know if that might be a factor as well. But let me go ahead and get into the announcements I have for y'all. I am so excited. I don't think she's on today. She's not on yet. But next Friday, not next Friday. What am I talking about, y'all? Next Sunday, I have a special guest who is going to be joining us. And that is Miss Yvette. Miss Yvette is going to be joining us. She is also a mystery shopping coach. She has been doing it for a long time. I forget how long she has been doing it for. She also is a notary. And when I originally spoke to her, because it's been a few months that since I spoke to Miss Yvette, and I finally coordinated something with her so that she can be on the show or whatever. We had talked about her notary business at that time as well, and I was encouraging her to start it. And so she has started her notary business as well, and she says that it's going so well. So I don't know. I haven't really spoken to her yet to see if she also might be sharing some of her about her notary business, but we definitely will be talking about mystery shopping when she comes on next Sunday. So y'all get excited. Make sure you tune in, tell a friend. Also, if we do start talking about notary as well, for some of y'all who might have been thinking about notary, I think it'll be a good way because like I said, she had her notary commission for a little while, and or a long while, I forget how long or whatever, and she didn't do anything with it. And when we, like I said, when we had the conversation, I was like, you need to start using that because you can make some easy money on the side. Okay. So she started doing that, and things have been going well. Let's see. I see some more people have jumped on. Hey, Danny K, good to see you. Angie, it's good to see you back. And she says, hello, everyone. We missed you a few times, Angie. So I'm glad that you were able to make it this evening. So good to see y'all. Um, yeah, so tune in next Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Miss Yvette will be sharing about mystery shopping. She also does coaching as well, mystery shopping coaching, and she may be sharing about her notary business as well. That also leads me into the next announcement. On one of I just posted it. What was I guess it was yeah, it was yesterday. I just posted about my notary business in terms of me doing a wedding ceremony. And Jay Rayna, who's also a mystery shopper and who is also a notary, and she's usually on here as well on Sundays. She had mentioned that I should do a Q&A about the wedding officiant. So I told her I probably will do that. So we be on the lookout for that in the coming weeks. So one Sunday, I will take part of this show to answer any questions you might have about being a wedding officiant. And you don't necessarily have to be a notary to do that. And just sharing my experience with doing that. If you haven't seen the video, please feel free to check it out. It was, y'all, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I can't say more about it. I mean, I just absolutely loved it. So I'm definitely trying to see how I can market my business so that I can get more people who would use my services for that. So yeah, we'll be switching up the mystery shopping Q&A in a few weeks just to answer any questions anyone might have about that. I also have been getting more questions about the notary as well. And I know some of y'all are notaries and doing mystery shopping too. Um, also saw because Sundays are usually my catch up day to try and catch up on stuff. So someone had asked about Facebook mystery shopping groups. Y'all, I'm in so many groups on Facebook though, to be honest with you. I don't know the specific names of the mystery shopping groups, but like I told the person who asked on one of the videos, pretty much if that is something you're interested in, just put mystery shopping, like search mystery shopping in the search bar, and you will see groups pop up. Okay. And just join whatever group that you feel is helpful. Now, for me, I don't really, and I don't know if it's just because it's been a while since I've joined them. They're not as active as some of my other Facebook groups, so I don't get as many notifications. It was good for me in the beginning for me to see what companies were out there. That was also how I found some of the companies. Two, like I said, when I found companies, I did a Google search, I joined some Facebook groups, and sometimes some mystery shopping companies were mentioned in the Facebook groups. So that is a good way. I will just caution you, be very careful if you post in those Facebook groups because it's schedulers. Some of those groups have schedulers in, or all of them have schedulers in, but I've seen schedulers posting because schedulers will post about jobs. So you just want to make sure you're representing yourself well in the Facebook group and not necessarily, I don't know, saying something negative about a company or anything like that. I mean, if they're doing something wrong, I guess you could call them out on it, but just like unnecessarily bashing. Not saying y'all would, but just be mindful of who all is in the groups. And that goes with any group. You always have to be like there, even in some of my professional groups, you have to really be mindful. Like for my full-time business, you have to be mindful of what you say because there are there might be other people in there that you're not aware of that might be in higher positions than you, and you don't want you don't want to tarnish your reputation or anything like that. But yes, let's see. Hey, Catherine, she says I missed you in the gang. Oh, Catherine, probably because we had a good time last week. For those of you who weren't on last week, y'all be sure to check out last week's video. Catherine had us cracking up. Shanice was on on last week as well, and we were talking about mishaps that we've had with mystery shops. And maybe I'll make it a regular segment or something on Sundays, maybe, I don't know, or something quarterly. Maybe I'll do it on the fifth Sunday, because the fifth Sunday usually comes quarterly. Just because, like I said, I had a bunch of mishaps, but I can't, even on this particular mystery shop too, I can't really even talk about them until I get my coin. So y'all know that. So I might do it. I might do something like that quarterly. Y'all let me know if that's something y'all interested in, just for y'all to share your mishaps. I mean, I guess y'all could share them earlier if something happened that week or whatever that you wanted to talk about. But maybe we'll start doing that quarterly, because Catherine had us cracking up about some of the things that she had went through. Let's see. Camille says you might want to do a segment for video shopping. I haven't. I probably won't do a segment on video shopping because I have never done video shopping. But if Camille, if you have done video shopping, because I know we've talked about bringing you on the channel, I know I'm supposed to be speaking with you this week, and you want to talk about it, then that's fine. Usually, y'all, for my channel, I'm not really going to speak on anything that I don't know anything about. I'm not going to be getting up here and trying to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. If I don't really know what I'm talking about. Only thing I've ever said with video shopping is that you better be on point. You better be on point. Same thing with any of the audio recorded shops. You better be on point, so that you know that you are acting and doing everything in accordance, because it's on video or it's recorded and everything like that. And I'm at the point and that I'm not ready to invest in any video shopping. But like I've shared with y'all before, everybody is at a different stage and point in their journey when it comes to mystery shopping. I joked last week, like, I don't even do it part-time. I do it sometime. So the decisions and choices I make for my business might not be the best suited for your business, especially if you're doing it full time and everything. So that's why I always say, don't, do what's best for you, and don't necessarily look to me as a guide or an example, unless you want to do easy stuff. Now, if it's something, now, because I tell y'all, if y'all see me doing it, it's easy. It's not going to take a whole lot of time, typically, except for, and I told you, like with the hotel shops, those do take time, but those I've also shared with you. Yeah, I did a video about that too. I also I don't do those for money or anything like that. So I try to be very, very honest and upfront with you about the stuff that I do and why I do it. But I also understand that how I do it might not be the best way for you to do it or you to operate your business as well. So that's the only reason why I haven't really talked about video shops or anything like that. Let's see. Camille says, I met someone who has done button camera, who has high paying shops, had 35 videos with a small amount of questions. Okay. That's good. I mean, I know they pay more, a lot. I won't say a lot more. I know they pay more. How much more, I don't know. I try to look at all aspects of it, and this is just me. Part of the reason why I'm not getting into it at this particular point in time is, like I said, you have to be on point because it's video recorded, and you want to make sure you're doing your stuff accurately. And then I don't know how much time it needs to be spent on the back end when it comes to like uploading the videos, that kind of thing. Because I know even with my YouTube videos, sometimes, well, that requires some editing or whatever, but hopefully it doesn't take a long time on the back end to upload videos and get the responses and stuff from people. April, this is from last week. This is in regards to Catherine, what happened to Catherine. She says, yes, run up and get done up. Don't play with Catherine. Catherine is in Texas and she does not play. Yes, we had a very, very, very good time on last week with Shanice and with y'all sharing your mystery shopping mishaps. Something else I was going to tell y'all. I lost my train of thought because I started talking about the video shops. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me. I wrote down some notes so I could remember, but yeah, maybe it'll come back to me. I don't know. Something came up. But yeah, I do want to say, this was something else that I had seen as well. And it just came out in the email today. And also Camille had shared it to me too when she had sent an email. They do have the in-flight mystery shops back with Ipsos. So I forget how much it, hold on. I had it pulled up. Let me see. I don't think I still have the email. I think I deleted. Hold on, no. I deleted the email, but I pulled it back up. They pay $25 and then they'll cover up to $75 of your round trip ticket. Now, they are still not available in my area, which is part of the reason why I deleted the email, because, and I would think it would be because I'm a couple hours away from one of the biggest airports. Like Atlanta, the Atlanta airport is one of the biggest, and that one is not on the list. So if you don't see it, it might just be because what your hotel, not your hotel, your airport is not on the list. So I still don't see them because my airport is not on the list. And the next nearest airport to me is kind of far. Like none of them are close. So I didn't see it, but I was searching for it. So y'all, this is what I wanted to share too. While I was searching for it, like trying to find any in my area, I stumbled upon a shipping shop that pays $150. These are the same shipping. Oh, it's too many S's and the same shipping shops that you typically get paid. I think it's $12 or $14 or something like that. You typically get paid that amount for, and they are paying someone $150. Now, it is in Montana, so I don't know. I guess it must be a very, very rural area of Montana. But yeah, they are paying $150 for that shop. Now, I saw another one too. This one is also in Montana, where they are paying $110 for that shop. Okay. So they are out here. They are definitely out here, but it just depends on your area. So for people who say that they're in a rural area, you may luck up from time to time and run into some high paying shops and everything. So I was just really surprised to see them pay that amount of money. Because my thing is, if y'all have that amount of money for one shop, how much money are y'all getting all together? And y'all only paying us 12 or 14, I forget how much, because it's been a while, probably like over a month since I've actually done one. So it's like, how much money do y'all really have for these shops, and how much are they keeping? That's what I would like to know. $150 for one shop, 110 for another shop. And actually, I'm gonna do the math real quick. I'm gonna do the math, because that's 260. And like I said, I think they paid 12. I think it's, I don't know if it's 12 or 14. I'm gonna say 14 just to be on the safe side. So if we divide that by 14, that's essentially 18 shops where they were paying us only $14. So I don't know. So I would love to see some of the back end stuff when it comes to mystery shopping, to see how much money they really have to use. And I will say that some of the shops that do pay higher, I think it's because, like, some of the banking shops, I think it's because, and this is just me, this is my personal opinion. This is not I don't know if it's true or not or whatever. The fact that they pay so well with some of these banking shops is because some of these institutions have gotten in trouble, and I'm sure they have certain criteria they has to be met by the government in order to ensure that they are making sure that these violations don't happen again. So I'm sure y'all have seen stuff on the news. This particular company or this particular bank is paying out, millions of dollars for violating this particular policy. So I'm sure some of that money is used to put programs in place like this, where they are ensuring that these instances don't occur. And I think that's part of the reason why we get a decent amount of money with the banking shops. So, but yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm checking the chat. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Let's see. Cynthia says, yeah, it was you, Cynthia. It was me that had the shot that almost made me done up people that tried it. Be careful, Cynthia. I still say be careful. I don't know what area of town you were in, but it definitely was not safe. Um, April says, I got $150 for a phone shop this week. Oh, April, that is really, really good. What type of phone shop? Like, don't say the actual company that you shop for. You can say the mystery shopping company, but what all did you have to do? Like, was it a banking phone shop or was it like a different type of phone shop? I would love to see that. That's really good. And how long did it take you? Because if it was like the banking ones, they don't take that long at all. So that's really good. And, yeah, I'm surprised for a phone shop too, because usually since they are open to like anybody, um, they can usually find somebody. But let us know, April, if you don't mind sharing what all you had to do with the phone shop. Let's see. Cynthia said, Cynthia, did I say Catherine? Because I keep, I'll be getting y'all confused. I'm sorry. I might have said Catherine. Cynthia says, I'm gonna line up some more of the gas station shops because they are offering nice bonuses. That is really, really good. Really, really good. Yeah, y'all. It's like June is really hitting. Like they are offering all kinds of stuff. I'm seeing new stuff. Um I have a shop I gotta do tomorrow. Last week, I think I was telling y'all I was having a hard time finding some of my grocery shops. I found one. I'm still not finding them how I was like the other month or whatever, but I was happy to get that particular one. But I also know they go quickly. So I don't know if I missed out on some of them. So my rule or my thing for this month, I wasn't supposed to do more than I think it was 12 or 15 shops this month, because I just said I can't be doing all this. But the good shops have kept coming out, and I just be like, okay, I got to get this one. Okay, I got to get that one. And that's why I tell y'all, if I'm doing a shop, it's usually pretty easy, or it's definitely going to be worth it for me. Now, in terms of the hotel shops, like I said, this hotel one, that one, oh my gosh, it was so lovely. But I'm definitely taking a break in July. I'm not trying to travel anywhere. Well, I already got some trips coming up anyway. So I'm not trying to do anything related to mystery shopping travel in the month of July. And I'm probably am going to try to slow it down. I'll probably still will try and do some of my banking shops, my usual shops and everything. But unless I see a deal or I see a shop that I just can't resist, um, yeah, yeah. But they've had some really, really, really nice ones in June where you can make some good money and everything too. So, but yeah, next month I'm gonna slow down, and y'all probably won't hear as much from me, or maybe you will. Maybe by then I'll get paid for some of my other shops, and I can talk more freely about them as well. Catherine was saying, yes, you said Catherine. I didn't say anything because I wasn't here for a few days. I thought maybe another Catherine was here. Good vibes. Yes, I'm sorry. I get you and Cynthia, since y'all's names start with C's, mixed up. Um, April says it was buy, sell, and return it. It took about 30 minutes, but it's because the phones were in a vault that had a timer on it, so I had to wait. A timer? Mm. Okay, that seems interesting. That seems interesting. I know Shanice, she has done a shop like that. And I guess yours involved you like calling on the phone, and then you pick it up in the store or something like that. I think hers, I don't know if she had to call on the phone or if she just ordered it online. The only thing I remember her saying about that, yeah, those shops now, those I see those from time to time. I don't necessarily see them as high as 150, but I know Shanice has told me that they have gone higher. I usually see them around 100. Sometimes they'll start around 75, but I've seen them for like $100 where you do them. The only thing I have not personally done them. I know Shanice had said she had issues when it came to returning them because I think it requires involves like you having a new line of service or something like that. Just staying on top of the people to make sure once you returned it, they've taken it off of your bill and everything, and you're not getting charged monthly for the new line of service or something like that. So that's all I remember her saying that she was still dealing with when it came to those types of shops. And I'm not sure if she's still doing those because of some of the stuff that she's ran into with it. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see if we have any questions. Becky, hey Becky. I haven't seen you before. If you have been on before and my memory is just bad, I apologize. But if this is your first time, welcome. She says, my first shop was rejected. I had 2 banking shops scheduled, but now I'm nervous. Any tips to make sure it's acceptable? Did they say why it was rejected? If you can share that with us, Becky. And what type of shop was it? That will help me as well if I knew what type of shop it was. But usually make sure you answer the questions that they're asking. I had a shop sent back to me recently, and I don't know what I was thinking because I got it done early. Y'all was on my game and everything because usually y'all I'll be waiting to the last minute to submit the shop. But I'm so glad they approved it. They did approve it or whatever. But I was like, oh, I was slipping because I had marked some answers as no, and I didn't give any explanation for it. And I was looking back and I was like, oh girl, what happened here? I thought I was on a roll because I had did like 3 shops that night, and I was so proud of myself that I had gotten all my reports in and everything. But they sent it back to me, and I made the necessary corrections, and it was approved, and I still got my points and everything like that. But I don't know if it's because I've, every other time they never had any issues with me or whatever. So I don't know if that's what it is. But yeah, it depends on what type of shop it was, but I would say just make sure you answer all the no questions. But usually, even with that, they're going to send it back to you so that you can make corrections, just like they did with me. Like if something is missing on my report, they're going to send it back to me and allow me to make the corrections or give them further clarification. So that's why I would say, let us know why it was rejected, and then I can probably give you a better answer of what you can do in the future so it doesn't happen again. April says no one was taking the shop, so the bonus kept going on. Ooh, well, they worked in your favor, April. Just make sure they cut off that line if that's what you had to do. And April was saying, yep, that's the one that she did. Yeah, just make sure they don't keep the service. And she was saying the bonus kept going up. So Shanice is here. Shanice, do you realize you're signed in as our other channel? Hey, Nee. Girlfriend Tea with Nee and Ree. We also have a mystery shopping video as well on that channel. I don't know. Well, let me not speak too soon. Shanice, were you able to post it before I get us in trouble? But we talked candidly about some mystery shopping and had a video on the channel. Um, and Shanice was saying too, Becky, you can reach out to the editor and they should be able to tell you what you needed. Yeah, Becky, let us know what happened. I have never had I take that back. I've only had one shop rejected. And I knew it was going to be I knew it was going to be rejected. And that particular shop April. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to this. Shout out to April. April is singing the theme song. Come on, April. I would do it. Y'all hear my voice is not, I don't know, it's not all the way there. And usually Shanice does the song anyway, because I be making up words. I'm back up. I just be like T, Re, Knee. That's all I do. That's all I do. I'm just back up. I'm just back up on the song. But yeah. Back to what I was saying though. Thank you, April. Um, I've only had one shop that was rejected, and I knew it was going to be rejected. And that was a shipping shop that I had. And I had done these so many times before, and I was shipping something that needed to go to another person or whatever. So I was like, perfect. I already got a shipping shop. I can go ahead and mail this particular package off, and I don't have to pay for anything. Y'all tell me why I forgot about the weight requirement. And how did I know it was going to be rejected? Is because when they told me the price, it wasn't the typical price that I usually pay for the shop. And I was like, dang, I didn't make sure it weighed enough or whatever. And that's when I knew it wasn't going to go through. And I probably could have taken the package back and be like, hold on, I forgot to put something in there or whatever. But as soon as that dude told me the total, I was like, oh dang. And that has been the only shop that I have not gotten paid for. It ended up working out in the end because like I said, it was something that I already needed to mail to someone. So I was gonna have to, and I just happened to have a shipping shop. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. And Shanice was like, I'm back. Yep, had the wrong login. It's okay, girl. Is that Miss Bree in the picture though? So, and April is LOL. And Shanice was saying, hey, April. Okay. And Shanice, it's coming soon. Mystery shopping video is coming soon. She is still working on the video. So you'll be able to check it out um, on our channel at that time. So, but yeah. I haven't heard from Becky, so she would let us know what type of shop it was. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Hopefully, okay, there you are, Becky. So she says it was a shipping shop. My package was underway. Yeah, yeah. Same thing happened with me. That was the only time my shop got rejected. It wasn't enough. So you just have to make sure it weighs enough. I mean, maybe Shanice has done several of those, and I think one time when I don't know, Shanice, you can let me know. I thought you said that one time when you realized that you took your package back from them or whatever. Um, but yeah, so just make sure. But also too, now when I made that mistake, I'm like triple checking to make sure I don't make that mistake again, because it is a little window of what the weight is supposed to be, because it can't be under and then it can't be over either. So it has to be right within that criteria for you. And I want to say maybe it was the time Shanice took her package back. There was a time where there was a discrepancy with the scale or whatever. So I don't know. Shanice, I don't know if you can put in the chat. I think did they still go ahead and approve it since there was a discrepancy? I don't know. But yeah. And Shanice, April said, hey. And then let's see. Uptown Philly, what's up? This is my first time seeing you on the channel. It says, I'm currently looking for a mysteries job, no experience. Okay, so I have a list of mystery shopping companies that you can sign up with. Check any of my videos. Some of the links work, some of them don't. I've been trying to fix the links as y'all tell me that the links don't work. But Uptown Philly, a good mystery shopping company to get signed up with, which is also my favorite mystery shopping company, is Ipsos. That's IPSOS. They have mystery shops pretty much throughout the US, and you should be able to find a shop. Even if it's not a shop in your area, they regularly have banking phone shops that you can do, and those typically pay $25 to $30 for those. So definitely sign up with Ipsos. That's a good place to start. And if you can get my mystery shopping list, that will give you some of the other companies to shop with. It really just depends on your area and what you want to do. I mainly do Ipsos. They do have two platforms, and that's why they do have a good variety of shops. The other one I usually do is, or who I have coming up now, is Second to None. That's another company. And another company is RBG, which stands for Reality Based group. Those are who I shop with this particular week or whatever, and then I can think of outside of the hotel shops. And usually I don't recommend you to do a hotel shop when you're new, but Ipsos would be a great place to start. Also check out my video where I want to say it's the one that says you can make $100 an hour, because that one talks about the easy banking shops through Ipsos that you can do, and you can potentially make $400 in 1 week. So definitely check that out. So Uptown Philly, I hope that is helpful for you. Shanice says their scale was wrong. I took several pictures and contacted my scheduler. Yeah, Shanice don't play. Shanice does it full time. Shanice does take a lot of pictures. Because when we did the hotel shop last week, she was like, I got a picture, girl. I was like, I don't need any pictures. Well, she was like, well, just in case, I got a picture. I got a picture, girl. I got a picture. So she does snap the pictures for me. So, and if y'all do the hotel shops, you really don't need a lot of pictures. You just need pictures of your receipts. That's pretty much it. But yeah, you usually don't have to take many pictures for the hotel shops. And Shanice also said, yes, they paid her. So when there was a discrepancy in the scale, they did pay her. But it also goes to show, like, just document everything. Try and document. If you think it's going to be an issue, document it. So you can cover all of your bases and have backup and everything like that, because in the end, it's just your word against theirs. And if you can have some way to show some kind of proof, that is always more helpful. And it also, not only is it helpful, it also shows you went above and beyond. So also, if there's ever any issue with a shop or like a discrepancy, I usually will tell them everything that I did. So it's like, okay, I did this, and then when this didn't work, I did that, and when this didn't work, I did that. Like, I cover my bases. So even if I didn't take picture proof, I'm telling them everything I did. Like, this is what happened, and when this happened, then I did this, and then I proceeded to do this. So they'll know it wasn't like, well, they didn't do it, and so I left or something like that. I'm letting them know I went above and beyond to try and get this shop done. So pay me my money. Okay. So, and I didn't have to necessarily, you don't necessarily have to do that, but if you want to make sure you get paid, and it just makes you look more credible because you did a little bit more than what was required. If you thought there was an issue, or if you thought something was not going to go as planned. For instance, the phone shops, the banking phone shops that I was just telling Uptown Philly about, there have been several occasions where I was unable to get in contact with someone. And usually with those shops, you have to make at least 10 attempts over a 2-day period to try and get in contact with somebody. So usually what I will do, I'll probably do 1 or 2 extra attempts above the 10 attempts, just to show, like, hey, I went above and beyond, so they can't argue with the fact that I didn't try and do the shop. And I might provide more detail or something like that with it, like, hey, I called this particular number, it went to the voicemail, or it went to a recorded message that said X, Y, and Z, that kind of thing, instead of just saying, oh, I called this number and there was a recorded message, or no one answered, or something like that. I'm gonna put a little bit extra on it, just to show them that, I did a little bit more. And it also I think it makes you stand out. So, but yeah, that's just my 2 cents or whatever. That maybe people won't tell you, or you might not think to do, because y'all know I'm all about getting my coin, and I'm definitely going to make sure I try and get my money. Uptown Philly said, thanks so much. You are more than welcome. Angie says she loves RBG. Angie, where are you? I want to say you're down south somewhere, but I could be wrong. I don't really do a whole lot with RBG. I do only thing I really do is their restaurants. I don't know what else they have. So y'all know I ate at a restaurant this week or whatever. I did their restaurant one, but I'm trying to think what else they have, or it might just be my area, or it might just be me, because I joke I'm a bougie mystery shopper. Some stuff I'm not going to do, y'all. But like I said earlier, just because I don't do it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Shanice says, if it's on you, whether you are over or underweight, they won't pay you. But Becky, don't get discouraged. Just do it again. I messed up in the past too. Now they are one of my favorites. Yeah, they are easy. And that's not to say, you did a horrible job or anything, Becky, because they're easy. But I also don't recommend them for new shoppers. That particular shop, I don't recommend them for new shoppers. And the reason why is because even though they're fairly simple and easy, it's the time component. So those shops usually are very quick, which is another reason why I don't really recommend some of the restaurant ones. Those are very quick. Like if you think about it, if the restaurant is doing what they're supposed to do, you're usually gonna get your food in within 5 minutes if it's a fast food restaurant. Same thing with these shipping things. Like you're not gonna be at the shipping place for a long period of time. It's going to take like 3 to 5 minutes for you to ship off whatever you need to ship. And usually they want you to time how long you were in line to when you were helped to when you left the store. And then they also have you looking to make sure there's proper signage or proper proper materials within the store, all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot to do in a short period of time if you're new to mystery shopping. Now, once you start doing it and start doing some mystery shops, yeah, those are going to be really easy for you. But your first time where you're trying to, or your first few times where you're just trying to get stuff done, you don't want to do the shops where time is of the essence and it's a short period of time. That's also why I recommend the banking shops. Those are a little bit longer. Like you're probably going to be in the bank 30 to 40 minutes, but I recommend them because you don't have to do anything. And Uptown Philly, that's why I said check out the video because I go into more detail with it. You don't have to do anything. Also, that 30 to 40 minutes, it gives you time to relax. I didn't mention that in the video or whatever, but yeah, you're probably going to be nervous within that first 5 minutes of getting in there because you're a mystery shopper and that kind of stuff. And that's why these quick shops where time is of the essence, you're already nervous, you already got all this energy. Start with a banking shop. You get in there, you're going to be nervous for the first 5 minutes. Once they start talking to you, you're probably still nervous, halfway listening to them and everything like that, but you can still get the shop done. Probably about 10 minutes in, you started to relax and everything. And you're like, okay, I can do this. Those shops help build your confidence, which is why I also recommend the banking shops to you. It helps build your confidence so that you know, hey, I can do it. And then you're also going to get paid decent money because those banking shops I was telling Uptown Philly about, not the phone ones, Uptown Philly, there's one where the one I was telling you to check out is actually where you open up an account or whatever. You get paid anywhere from $70 to $100, and it's only going to take you about an hour of your time. So those are good ones to get acclimated to. And once you get a few of those under your belt, you're going to be like, I can do whatever or whatever. So that's another reason why I recommend them and versus the ones that are really quick because you're already nervous. It's like go somewhere where you really don't have to do a whole lot. You can kind of sit back, relax, chill, let your nerves calm down, let them do most of the work, and you're still going to get paid some good money. So, but yeah, they're easy. Like I said, if you see me doing them, they're easy to do. April says, get them coins always. Always. I'm about those coins. Yes, April. Excuse me. Angie, my bad, is in Greenville. Yes, I knew you were down south. Okay, so you're in South Carolina. You're in a beautiful area, Angie. Beautiful. Angie, you might, I'm not trying to persuade you or anything, but you might want to look into becoming a notary because you can do some wedding ceremonies. And I know they have beautiful venues out there in Greenville. So you might want to look into it. And then Angie says gas stations. What's gas stations? Is that the ones you like to do, Angie? I'm sorry, because I lost. If you said something, y'all know I get lost in the comments after a while and everything. So, but yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if anyone else has any questions. I hope that information is helpful to y'all. Really quick, since I know we've had some people to jump on since I first started. When at the beginning of the video, I told you I had some announcements. So I'm going to go ahead and revisit the announcements so that everyone can hear. Next Sunday, I have the esteemed pleasure of having Miss Yvette Girl Friday, who is a full-time mystery shopper on the show on Sunday. So she's going to be coming on. I also shared that Yvette also is a notary, and but at the time when I talked to her, she was not doing anything with her notary business. Since then, she has started doing some stuff with her notary business, and that is going really, really well for her. So much so, um, she said that that is her primary focus right now, and mystery shopping has become her secondary focus. We're still going to talk about mystery shopping when she comes on next week, but maybe she will also share about her notary business too, since that has taken off so well for her. And I want to say it's been a few months since I talked to her. I think I talked to her in February or March or something like that. So for her business to take off in such a relatively short period of time is really, really good. But I've also told y'all not mystery shopping. Mystery shopping is where it's at. But no, the notary business is also a good side hustle for you to do. I was talking to Shanice because I literally made $400, close to $400 in 2 days this week with only about, I think it was about 4 or 5 appointments that took me probably maybe an hour and a half of my time. If I factor in travel, maybe 2.5 hours of my time. So yeah, look into that. Look into that. All right. And the other thing is, real quick, and I'm gonna get back to the questions because I see that the chat is jumping again. I did a video about me doing my first wedding ceremony, and I just posted that to the channel on yesterday for Side Hustle Saturday. And Jay Rayna, who usually joins us, who is also a mystery shopper, but she's also a notary, she asked if I could do a Q&A about the wedding officiant. So I will probably be doing that in a few weeks as well. I won't take the whole show to talk about that. So we will still talk about mystery shopping and answer any mystery shopping questions. But I will also address or discuss about being a wedding officiant and answer any questions y'all might have in regards to that. And for those of you who are notary, because I know some of you are, seeing how you might be able to incorporate that into your business. The other thing I had shared too was about the in-flight shops are back, but they might not be back in your area. But yeah, if you're planning on traveling this summer, because I know a lot of y'all might be, since things are opening back up, see if you can get in-flight mystery shop that is also through Ipsos. So that's why I said Uptown Philly. Ipsos is a good place to start. And they pay us, I know they pay $75 towards your ticket, and I forget how much they're actually going to pay you. I think it was like $20 or $25. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't see them still in my area, but definitely check your area. And I think that was all the announcements I had that I told y'all about at the top of the hour. Okay. All right, so back to the chat. So Shanice says, I think she is talking about RBG. Okay, so she's saying now, okay, now it makes sense. So the gas station, that's why I don't do anything with RBG. Y'all know I don't do the gas station shops. I avoid them like the plague, or like COVID. I try to avoid the gas station shops. And Angie was saying yes. And April was saying gas prices are no joke. Get that free gas. Y'all, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Hopefully, everybody should have the app Upside. It used to be called Get Upside. If you don't have the app, let me know because I have a referral code. Oh, all right. Side note, referral code for Upside, because you save money on gas or whatever, and you can easily find it. And you'll get, if you use my referral code, I think you get 15 additional 15 cents off your first off your purchase per gallon. So if y'all need the code, let me know. I can put it in the chat. But for those of you who may sign up with Amusement Advantage, please put me in as a referral, because they pay, they have like a little referral incentive. And I don't know who put me in as a referral, but thank you. Thank you to you, because I did see a check from them, or I got a payment from them. And I was like, I haven't done any jobs with Amusement Advantage in a while. I'm like, what is this? And it showed that it was a referral thing. So thank you to whoever put my name down as a referral. But if y'all sign up with Amusement Advantage, please put your girl's name down, so I can get a little extra coin or whatever for the referral. Now, Amusement Advantage, that is another one that you can do. Those are going to be more of your, they do the movie theaters, they do like the trampoline parks, they have golf courses. They have a lot of golf courses right now. So if you know someone or you actually play golf, they have a lot of those going on. Yeah, it's just like amusement stuff. So like if you go to the beach or something and there's like some kind of amusement ride or like a little amusement park, they very well might have a shop there, or if it has some kind of Ferris wheel or something like that, there might be a shop for that. They also had some like cruises. So if you live by a river or the ocean or something like that, they'll have cruises that you can take, day cruises. Now these are not, overnight cruises. These are like day cruises that you can take, and you can get paid for doing that. That's Amusement Advantage. Now some of those I wouldn't recommend if you're a new shopper, just because it's going to involve you evaluating several different areas at one time. Um, I did it for the movies, where pretty much all I could, I got paid to watch movies or whatever, so that was pretty easy. But look at what some of the requirements are. Some of it, if it's saying you need to check out this, you need to check out that, you need to evaluate this, and you're new, don't do it to yourself. Don't hurt yourself. That's not one you want to do. If it's saying, oh, you just gotta sit in the movie theater and see how many people are there, then yeah, do that one. Do that one, because you don't really have to do anything. It's not that complicated, okay? But some of the other ones, yes, you might have to do more stuff, and that might not be where you want to start with if you are new. Let's see what else, what other comments we had. Cynthia says, I had a shop where I had to buy something and use the receipt for POV. What is POV? Point of view. Use a receipt for point of, is POV point of view? Is that what you mean? Also had to take pics of the restroom. Cynthia. Well, my receipt fell in the toilet. Oh no. I took a pic and put it in my report. Cynthia, what is going on? They paid me. I'm so glad they paid you. Oh my God. Oh, proof of visit. Maybe that's what you mean. Point. I'm like, POV. Y'all know I will mess up an abbreviation. I'm like, what is this? What are y'all trying to tell me? Proof of visit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all be careful. I usually will try to snap a receipt as soon as possible, because you just never know what might happen. You just never know. But I'm so sorry your receipt fell in fell in the toilet, but at least they still at least they still paid you. I don't know, maybe could you get a close up of it? While it was floating in the toilet before it got totally wet. I would have tried to get like, let me zoom in on this sucker, because I need this for my proof or whatever. Cynthia, I'm gonna pray for you. I just pray that all your shops this week go well. And that's why, oh, this was another thing that I had mentioned at the top of the hour. So I told y'all, check out the video from our last mystery shopping Q&A from last Sunday, because we had a very good time, because we were sharing about our mystery shopping mishaps. And Cynthia had some crazy stories at that time. So check it out if you want to see some other stuff that happened to Cynthia. But I said that I will probably start doing that on a regular basis, where we just share our mystery shopping mishaps, because I have had many this past week and the week before. I just can't talk about them yet because I haven't gotten paid yet, but I think I'm going to start doing that on a regular basis. I said maybe I'll do it either once a month or once a quarter, like the fifth Sunday, since the fifth Sunday usually falls about every quarter or whatever. So we'll see about about doing that on a regular basis, because we did have a really good time last Sunday. Um, Cynthia says pictures may make the difference in may make the difference in getting paid or not. Yes, take pictures. Take pictures when you can, um, or at all possible costs. Hold on, y'all. The chat is jumping. Y'all, how did I miss all these things in the chat? I'm so sorry, y'all. She said I would. April said I would not reach for that receipt. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either at all. Like I said, I would just try to zoom in. I would even be careful about that though, because then I'm like, I don't want my phone to fall in the toilet either. So I don't know. I'd be real kind of squeamish and cautious about the toilets and stuff like that, because I don't want my phone to fall in, because guess what? I ain't reaching for that either. It's just going to stay there. It's going to be there. Shanice is saying, LOL, Cynthia. Yeah. Cynthia, we got to get you on the podcast, not the podcast, whatever this is, on this, because you probably have some more hilarious stories. You sure you don't want to come on? The invitation is open to pretty much everybody. If you want to share your mystery shopping experience, because I put that out there a while back or whatever, and that's how Miss Yvette is coming on. Camille, I'm talking to her about trying to get her to come on as well. So anyone else, let me know. But Cynthia, I think we talked about this before. April said, I saw the videos. I'm excited to do wedding stuff. Hold up, April. I'm happy about that. But April, don't let me find out that you're a notary too. Or you might be doing, y'all, I'm gonna have to start taking notes when I'm on here, because I get y'all confused or whatever. April, if you're a notary and I didn't realize that, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. April says airfare is high, so that little $75 ain't doing it. Oh gosh, no, it's not a lot, April. I agree. It is not a lot. And it was like on round trip. You can at least do 75 each time for a smooth 150. But I will say you're not really having to do anything. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm looking out the window because somebody is out in the back there, and I'm trying to see who they are, because it's nothing but weeds and high grass and everything. But anyway, so yes, what was I saying? $75 for the flights. Oh, what I was saying is that it looks like all you have to do is you're just listening to see if they mention a credit card during the flight. So that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. So you can't fall asleep on the flight like I typically do. You just got to see if they actually mention the card. And Shanice is saying, thank you, bestie. See, my girl, she always has me. She says, yes, they paid $25 and then $75 for your round trip. And then Catherine says she needs the code. Let me look it up, because I just got money. Yes, and I don't this week when I got gas to go on my my hotel mystery shop, I saved 27 cents per gallon this week. And that's why I was like, usually though, because they had given me an extra 15 cents or whatever, usually I will save at least anywhere from 7 to 12 cents per gallon. But like I said, I think when you sign up, they give you additional 15 cents. I don't know why they gave me additional 15 cents this time. Yeah, and like right now, I'm looking at the gas stations in my area, 12 cents, 13 cents, 12 cents per gallon. There's one for 10 cents, but most of them are 12 and 13 cents in my area. But let me find my code really quick. Okay. Yeah, it says if I share, you get an extra 15 cents off a gallon the first time you buy, and that's for each gallon. So the code is Q5G5Q. I'm gonna put it in the chat though. And it's called Upside referral code Q5. Oh gosh, G. Hold on, y'all. Q5G5Q. If I can talk. If I can type and talk. Q5G5Q. I'm trying to make sure I did it right. But yeah, save that money on the gas. Hold on, let me go back up. And Cynthia says, Upside is the bomb. I use Kroger points too. Yeah. So I know with Kroger, you get, I probably got some Kroger points since I've been buying some stuff from there. I know they usually have 3 cents off or whatever. And then depending on how much you purchase for the month, you'll get an additional, like you can get up to 10 cents off with Kroger. But usually I don't see Kroger on the Upside app. I don't know. Do you see them on the Upside app? Maybe they're just not on it in my area or whatever. But yeah, save that money on the gas. Shanice says, it was me, girl. You know I put you down. And thanks because I'm doing another one with the kids this week. The kids appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Nee. I was like, it was you for what? The referral. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I was surprised. I was like, I haven't done nothing with them in a good minute. So yeah. So yeah, if y'all sign up for Amusement Advantage, put me down as the referral, especially if you've gotten my mystery shopping list, because I know they are on the list. Angie says that she loves the trampoline parks. They have massage chairs for parents. Oh, really? I have actually not been to a trampoline park. Now, my kids have gone probably dozens of times, and that's because we have absolutely wonderful neighbors who take them pretty regularly or pretty frequently or whatever. But I had actually never been to the actual trampoline park, and we have a couple in our area and everything. And you would think maybe I would with the mystery shop going on, but I've only really seen one from my area around Christmas time. And y'all know, during Christmas time, I was doing a whole bunch of shops. And usually with that particular trampoline, or with the trampoline parks in general, they want you to be there about 3 to 4 hours. And I didn't have that kind of time to be spending at that place, even though I know my kids would have had fun or whatever, but we were doing like traveling and stuff like that, so I didn't have a chance to do it. But yeah, y'all know me too. I'm not really trying to do a shop that's taking 3 to 4 hours unless I'm staying at a hotel. Okay. My shops, I want to get in, get out. I really don't want them taking more than 30 minutes really for me to do a shop, if that. April says they do public transportation in some states. Who does public transportation? You're talking about RBG? Because I have seen the transportation ones, but I don't remember the name of the company. So if it was RBG that you were talking about, then yeah, that's good. And the public transportation ones, they seem like they pay pretty good too. From what I can remember when I saw them, that they pay a decent amount, and you're just like, I don't know what all you have to do, but I know you're just riding from stop to stop. I don't know if you're supposed to be checking for something or anything like that while you're on the bus or whatever, but they pay pretty decent. I mean, if you needed to get to work or something, didn't have transportation, I'm like, shoot, get on that bus and get paid to do it or whatever. Angie says, I love Upside. I love them too. I have to now that's the only way I pretty much buy my gas. I used to be always going to Kroger, but now I do the Upside app. At April, Cynthia saying at April, so true, it stayed where it laid. Okay. And I must have missed something. But y'all will fill me in later because I get lost in the chat. And Shanice is also agreeing with Angie about Upside. It's where it's at. Yes, I put Shanice on to that. Yeah, y'all, I'm real late in the chat. Okay, so it is proof of visit. Yeah, Cynthia, I'm sorry it fell into the. I'm sorry it fell into the toilet. Yeah. Oh, that's what you're talking about, April. It stayed where it lay. Yeah. Y'all, it's because I'm so behind in the chat. Okay. Hey, Miss Yvette. She says I'm late. It's okay. We are happy to have you. I was telling them that you can't be late next week, because I was telling them that you will be joining us next week to talk about mystery shopping. Did you also want to talk about your notary business too, since you've been doing so well with that? I sent you an email too, but I'm probably going to give you a call this week as well, just to verbally talk to you and touch bases, so you'll kind of know what to expect too. Cynthia says, I had a tight grip on my phone. That's why I love mystery shopping. It's always something different and interesting. I've had some good tame ones too. Okay, Cynthia, I'm gonna just put it out there again. You can share for all of us to hear it in your voice, with your tone, with your inflection, all the wonderful things and not so wonderful things and the hilarious things that have happened to you with mystery shopping. And April says, yes, girl, I'm a notary too. Girl, okay. And you're in New York. So, and I want to say it's a little bit easier in New York, like for the real estate stuff. So get that money. How's it going for you as a notary in New York? I would think it'll be good. And you could do apostilles because you can make some money, girl. You can make some money. Becky is asking, y'all, my battery is about to die. I might have to run downstairs in a minute. Or maybe not, because I realize we are over. She says, how do we check shops in other areas? Just type in that zip code. Yes, you can do that. It just depends on the platform that you're on. If the Sassy platform, I want to say you can search by zip code. The Shop Metrics platform, I think you can search by zip code, or you can just expand it by how many miles away from you. And then there's another platform where they just have like you can search by state. So you can always change up the state. I don't really know the name of that platform. I don't really like it because it's kind of clunky anyway. But yeah, you can search by zip code. You can search by your address. I know for Sassy, on the Sassy platforms, that's how you can search for it and modify it or expand your radius to see what is nearby. Shanice was saying, hey, Yvette, can't wait to see you on the channel. Whoop, whoop. All right, and that was me. I'll put it on the screen, just the Upside referral code for everyone to see for a few seconds. And y'all, we've been running over. I've been getting carried away with the chat. And Catherine was saying, thank you. You are welcome. Miss Yvette says she can't wait. I can't wait either. It's going to be fun. April says, I want to shop a trampoline park. They look like so much fun. I'm sure they are. My kids always have a good time. I know Shanice did one recently. So I think, yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. April was saying, I was talking about Amusement Advantage doing the public transportation shops, but I'm sure others do it too. Oh, I haven't seen it on Amusement Advantage. Okay. They must don't have it in my area, but you probably have more. I mean, you're in New York, so it's definitely more transportation than it is down here in the South, or public transportation, I should say, than it is in the South. But I haven't seen it. But I'll probably look, because that is one of the platforms where you can search by state. So all you have to do is change the state and see what's there, which is also a good one too, because if you're traveling, like if you're going on vacation or something like that, and you can see if they have the state that you're actually traveling to and see what mystery shops they might have, so you can, get some stuff for free and everything. April says, I've only done one notary job, so I'm still very new. April, that's what Miss Yvette was saying. That's what Miss Yvette was saying. Now look at her. She is like on top of it now. Okay. Reach out to me. You can send me an email, and I can see what I can do to possibly assist. I know things are a little bit different in New York. So yeah. And I'll try and answer any questions too when I do the Q&A in a couple of weeks about the Wedding Officiant. I'll also answer some general notary questions. April says, when don't we run over? It's just been lately, because y'all have been awesome in the chat and contributing and asking great questions and stuff like that. And yeah, y'all have been doing good. But I am going to go ahead and stop, since we are already over an hour. And like I said, my computer is about to die on me again, and I forgot to bring my charger upstairs. So be on the lookout next week for Miss Yvette Girl Friday, as she talks about her mystery shopping business and potentially her notary business. Reach out to me through my email if you also want to get on the show. My email is in the about section on my YouTube page and everything. But yeah. And if you are a notary like April, and you said you really haven't only done one thing, check out some of my notary videos too. So you might can see how it's going to be or what you might need to do. I haven't done as many notary videos as I've done mystery shopping videos, but it's definitely some videos out there that will be helpful. Real quick, I see a few more comments coming in, and states are smaller up here, so it's nothing to go a state or two over and do some shops. Ooh, yes, yeah, because y'all are so compact together. And April is saying, can't wait for a bet. All right. Well, that is it, everyone. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to all the new people who came on as well, and some of the old people who had missed a little bit and came back. I'm always happy to see everyone. And I will say this also. Thank y'all for being so respectful in the chat and helping one another as well. So I don't take that for granted, and I don't take it lightly because I know y'all have seen some other chats and stuff like that where people just be spamming the chat. So I appreciate that y'all are always contributing and not being spammy or anything like that. All right, but I will see y'all next week with Miss Yvette. Until then, y'all take care. Have a great week.